长久以来，精神科药物的特色包括了各种生理与心理上的副作用，很多人根本受不了。如果精神科药物的副作用如此严重，为什么有些人还继续服用呢？精神科医生、药厂甚至政府单位都有责任要确保市面上药品的安全性。虽然他们勉强承认精神科药物大多数的副作用，但有一项是他们从来没有提过的。
Every single one of these drugs are addictive, psychologically and or physically addictive.
They change your body's makeup. You change your body how it reacts to things. And so even though people, in their psychological state, they may be over their depression, they physically will need that drug still. And so that becomes the complication of getting them off.
I have people come to me on a weekend, they've run out of refills, and they say to me, if I don't take this drug, I'm gonna get sick. If I don't take this drug, I'm gonna get sick. We don't talk about psychologically, we don't talk about depression, we don't talk about anxiety. I am going to get sick if I don't take this drug this weekend. It has nothing to do with psychology.
来听听看，在 APA 大会中，一些精神科医生对于上瘾的看法。
How addictive are psychiatric drugs?
They aren't. Only benzodiazepines.
They're not addictive at all.
Antidepressants are not generally considered addictive.
SSRIs are not addictive.
Antipsychotics, they don't cause addiction.
Major tranquilizers are all safe as far as addiction is concerned.
The drugs that most of us are using in neuropsychiatry are not addictive at all.
那谁说的对呢？很简单，只要看看过去病患的亲身体验，就可以知道真相了。
The psychologists and psychiatrists, I went to both. They never told me that they would be addictive. They would cause me to have these thoughts.
For sure, the psychiatric drugs I was on was addicting.
Within six months to 9 months, I was hooked.
Boy, Xanax had a hold of me. I mean, I was going through a bottle of pills every 3 or 4 days.
I lost my job over it. Over a prescription drug that's not supposed to be addictive, I lost my job.
The reality is that it is addicting. It will wreck a person's life.
这些分歧的意见全来自于对用词的定义。大多数人认为成瘾是指在生理或心理上对某种物质有无法控制的需求，但精神科医生对成瘾的定义是对一种药物渴求越来越高的剂量。至于对药物无法克制的需求，则归类为依赖性。因此，精神科医生不愿意承认他们的药物会让人成瘾。
In their definition, a very small percentage of people become addicted. The reality is a large percentage of people can't get off these drugs, and they call that dependence. It's all a matter of how they term it.
And when you look at addiction, it could be that their tolerance increases and their needs and wants to use the medications increase, or it could be they simply, once they start on the medication, they're not able to come off of it without help. They try to, and as soon as they try to come off the medications, they start to have symptoms that are unwanted and obviously keep them wanting to take the medications again.
When you explain to them how addictive it is, they are surprised because they're like, well, it's a prescription. So I do believe that a lot of people don't really know how harmful these meds are. They don't view them as dangerous as some of the street drugs.